You know what's up. Don't get in front of my car.
Hey,
I'm not in front of your car, man.
back up. Private property, private property.
I'm here. I'm in the sidewalk.
Doesn't matter.
How do you
You're not
think
on the
it's
sidewalk, bro.
you in my face? Get out of
You
my
are not
face.
on the sidewalk. Get on the.
You're
get on
on
the sidewalk.
private property.
Get
How
on
do
the
you think
sidewalk.
it's going? Stop asking me how it's going. Get out of here.
Get on the sidewalk.
Why are you mad like that, Justin?
I'm not afraid to actually set boundaries.
Dude, move.
You know what I mean?
Move,
I'm
move.
not afraid to set boundaries. Don't do this.
You're not afraid to be deported.
I'm
Sidewalk.
setting
Sidewalk.
boundaries with you because you're on private property. You're on private property.
No, in the sidewalk.
I'm a father of a son. No, I'm a father of a real kid.
Then people are like, Justin's upset. Why is he upset? It's like they don't give me permission to be upset. There's so many people every day who are in a conversation with their girl or their wife or their mom and they break down, you know, but they don't have cameras capturing it, you know? So people are like, is he okay? He's having a mental breakdown. I'm just emotional. And I think that's okay.
I'm behind the scenes watching him on a video camera, and no sooner does he get out there and he just had a really tough time.
It was a lot, you know, like a lot of people, a lot of dynamic, a lot of stuff. I was in my head a lot. It was hard for me to really enjoy it like that, but I know that some days are gonna be just like that. I mean, in any workspace.
When he feels stressed, that he can use a technique called havening I was trained in, and havening is a psychosensory technique that actually raises the feel-good chemicals in your brain on demand.
It's basically like a self-soothing thing. Everybody kind of has their own version of havening without even knowing it. When you're starting to feel really stressed out or just to keep yourself calm. It's almost like, I think when you're like a kid, your mom is like rubbing your back to sleep, the best feeling in the world. It's kind of like that, except you're doing it for yourself.
In a recent high-profile interview, fans watched as Justin Bieber opened up about enduring one of his darkest stretches, describing how fame and isolation pushed him to a point where he felt utterly alone and forced to confront his inner turmoil, a moment he characterized as a turning point in his mental health journey. And within this emotional reckoning, he revealed that during that storm, he reached out to Selena Gomez behind the scenes, a disclosure that instantly lit up social media feeds. With renewed debate about the depth and persistence of their past connection, sparking a rush of nostalgia and scrutiny from longtime Yolena supporters who consumed every frame, every nuance, searching for hidden signals of lingering romance or unresolved feelings, while Haley Bieber's experience was under the lens as fans speculated about her private reactions to the confession, with some arguing it underscored a breach of marriage boundaries and others contending that a missed opportunity for closure might simply reflect human fragility. And as the discussion diverged into the realm of body language, commentators highlighted Justin's tremulous voice and shifting posture as he described episodes of depression and loneliness, a moment that some viewers felt conveyed raw honesty and vulnerability. Yet the internet quickly reframed it into a narrative about past relationships, prompting a wave of edits, compilations of old photos, and resurfaced interviews that juxtaposed past intimacy with present commitments, which in turn intensified online conversations about whether Selena remains emotionally tied to Justin despite his marriage, with some fans insisting that reaching out to a past confidant in a moment of distress signals unfinished business, while others argued that true emotional honesty doesn't equate to romantic intent and that the context of healing and gratitude was the more plausible takeaway. And as the discussion evolved, observers noted Selena Gomez's own public stance as she emphasized protecting her peace and focusing on healthier, more stable relationships, a message that many interpreted as quietly signaling a boundary against drama, while others speculated about behind-the-scenes dynamics with her new partner Benny Blanco, though there was no official confirmation. While Benny himself stayed largely quiet, his name invoked mainly to illustrate how intertwined the public narrative around the trio remains. And in the wake of the interview, commentators on both sides of the debate examined the broader pattern of celebrity discourse in which moments of vulnerability become headline fodder, exposing the double-edged nature of openness in a culture that prizes candor yet monetizes controversy. And as the conversation persisted, coverage shifted to the pressure celebrities face when discussing personal struggle publicly, recognizing that while many fans praised Justin for candidness, Others criticized the spectacle and invasive speculation, and amid the ongoing chatter, Selena's involvement in the story continued to be framed by fans who oscillated between reverence for her past influence and concern for her current emotional well-being, with many urging a focus on her own growth and future. And as months passed, the cycle persisted, as online communities replayed clips, dissected tones, and debated intentions, all while noting that the emotional resonance of Justin and Selena's history persists in popular culture. A stern reminder that the saga continues to shape how audiences interpret fame, vulnerability, and the boundaries of modern celebrity relationships. And in closing terms, the episode underscored a timeless tension between authentic expression and public interpretation, inviting viewers to consider how intense public scrutiny can amplify pain, complicate healing, and keep a chapter of a once private bond alive in the collective memory. And if you want, I can insert a couple of quick subscribe prompts. Like subscribe for more updates at specific moments in the paragraph to keep engagement natural. And I can also adjust the tone to be more neutral, more dramatic, or more analytical, depending on your preference.